Hey, good morning. Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your book. Keep on thinking right. Out here in the lab, the sun's coming up, so it ain't the wee hours of the morning, but I'm still in my lab doing what I do for you. Today, disclosure. This may offend a few people. Don't care. Just want to let you know. All right, let's go. Rising 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message is story for life. This is one of my personal pet peeves, so might get a little intense, might be a little offensive, but I'm gonna do what I do for you, tell you the truth and how I feel about things. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I'm about to take you to the next level of personal understanding and experience nature for yourself. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, and I'm on it. You know the deal. Your mission is to take it, use it, not abuse it, not mistreat it, benefit from it. The question is, know thyself. You need that answer for yourself, and this will stop some of the perverted nonsense that we're being subjected to. I'll give you a little heads up. A person who knows not, and knows not that they know not, is foolish, maybe a rainbow lover. Disregard them. Truly. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. That's what I do. For you, stay tuned. Oh, I got something for you. Unless you're a rainbow lover. A person who knows not and believe that they know, oh, definitely rainbow lover, is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is just asleep. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. To Maya be true. If you follow Maya, you won't mess with the rainbow. Today, where do I start? Right thinkers. Let's talk about they stole the rainbow. What you mean, brother, right? Who was there and what you okay, let's start from the top. Yes, I said they because I refuse to call their name that they go by or the letters that they use to signify who they are. Okay. They hijacked. I don't usually do visuals, but every now and then I gotta do the visual. And this is one of the times, okay. This is the chakras. It goes from red, which is the root, to the purple, which is the crown. But the other people use this as a way of letting who they calling card. Okay, so they'll be recognized. Why you see the rainbow, you know who they are, and if you do say anything against them, you're gonna suffer their wrath. They got power. Okay, I'm not manipulated by. So let's go. When I worked at my other job, and can you feel this? Y'all harass me every week. I went to the 42 confessions of my yacht. He had a fit because when I got to the part of I have not lain with the man or man, I cringed and they freaked out. So now I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to talk like it is, so to speak. Let's go. I'm an enlightened man. I know the rainbow or the seven cosmic rays, aka Kundalini or the chakras. So yeah, I know that. Young innocent children have no clue. They see the colors, they are infatuated, okay? And as them pedophiles, their best weapon is colors, candy, good stuff. So the rainbow. I teach the rainbow. The Indians teach the rainbow. Why did we get it? Well, I don't know. But yeah, they manipulate themselves to use the rainbow as a color card. I'll never see the rainbow the same again. Thanks to them. I will never use their name. I will never call them out of pocket. I'm going to call them. I feel the name like I could, but I'm going to be respectful because I really want to make my point. And it ain't about calling names. It's about making a point. So that's what I'm about. Let's go. I am a male. I know in order to be fruitful and multiply, which is what God gave us to do, put us here for that purpose, I need a female. Let's start with that. First of all, if you tell him, no, I'm getting too much in there. Stop right here. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone, but what I teach is the truth, spiritual truth and nature. What you're professing, they professing. If you got two men, civilization as we know it will cease. Or if you got two women, same result. Why? Because you need one and the other to multiply. If you just want to have physical pleasures to the body in the senses that you just want to be happy, so knock yourself out. But do me a favor. What your personal preferences is, you keep it behind closed doors. We don't need to have our young exposed to your perverted pleasures. Yeah. If you have love for the same sex, that's not normal. God gave us the opposite sex for that purpose. Quick example. If you think it's natural, no, it's not. No, it's not. Ain't nothing natural about the same sex. No. So don't play that game and try to, nope, I'm not the one. So listen, let me tell you something about that. If you have a magnet, you got a negative charge, you got a positive charge. Female, male, whatever you want to call it, however you want to look at it, it's duality. Okay, we gave you that from the beginning. We gave you this. Male, female. Together, we can make life. That's the only way we can make that possible. If there's two males, it won't. Why? Because that means it won't connect. Why? Because they can't do nothing together. Get it? Women. Nothing. So that argument is moot. Please don't use that. If it's what you feel, that's fine. Don't say you're born that way. That's ridiculous. I saw psychological. And why do we use that concept as a psychological problem, a mental issue? Thanks to them, I will never see the rainbow the same again. Right thinking philosophy teaches moral principles of the 42 Negative Confessions of Ma'at. I started touching 30 years ago. I wasn't even close to righteous living at that point in my life. I've come a long way since then. Thank you. Right thinking philosophy teaches the moral principles of Ma'at. Again, I use the symbol of the all-seeing eye. Yes, there you go. I'm back. Why? Because it lets you know I'm conscious. Lets you know I see. I'm awake. Whatever you call that high level of intellect for knowing thyself, I'm that. I teach it now. I live it now. So that's what makes me that. Christians, y'all wear the cross. You symbolize Christ. I ain't got a problem with that. Muslims, y'all got what y'all do. Every religious group got something that they represent them by. So again, I got the pyramids. Why? Because that's where the lessons come. Handwritings on the wall. The hieroglyphs, the first writings on the pyramid wall. So again, I can justify whether it's I follow, why I follow it, and what I do. A bunch of followers of a certain faith don't have that. But we're not talking about Christian, we're not talking about religion. We're talking about the choice to use the rainbow to symbolize a perverted way of life. That's all I could say. I want to say, no, perverted. If I hear little kids say, I got two daddies, I would rather hear kids say, I don't have a daddy, I got a mom, I got a daddy, no mom, than say you got two of the same, because that's not normal. That's not right. What you do in the privacy of your home is always been your business. We've always gave that right to anybody across the board. But once you bring your personal, they got porn. You want to take a video of you and your person, that's pornography. Simple. And if you're doing it with kids, all that, we know all of that. It's not normal. It's not morally correct. But people who indulge in that, that's a choice. Did you know that sodomy is no longer offense illegal? It's legal to sodomize somebody. Who made that law? Them. Who brought that around? Them. Let me get back to the lesson. Get back. I got a whole lot of men. I can sit here and rant. That's why I got to keep my structure, because I would just keep going and they might want to do a little something. But so I'm just giving the lesson, make my point, and move on. It's not the last one. Trust me. I'll be back. I'm not done with this subject, but no stress. Here we go. Where was I? Oh, yeah, what you doing? You can partake in anything you want behind closed doors. You ain't got to take pictures of it so everybody can see it. Just be your own self. But my point to that is we have information error. We're in the age of Aquarius, so information is prevalent. We got 8 and 9-year-olds watching porn at their leisure. Don't subscribe to that either. So don't think I'm playing pick and wrong is wrong across the board. If you are a participant of wrong or perverted act, I'm going to come at you. I have no allies when it comes to wrong and perverted action. I'm not part of none of that. And I'll take any one of y'all and put you down. Why? Because you are wrong. Ooh, I feel like Gino for a minute. I'm getting personal. Yeah. I got reason to be. As a black man, I watched for the last 56 years us fight, struggle, and die and fight for what we call civil rights, just to be respected as a human being. And here y'all come up and you get gay rights? Really? The rainbow is natural. What they do is not. In the name of it, oh, no. Jane White feel about bad Christians, crappy drug dealers, nonsensical, whatever you're doing, if you ain't good at it, I got a problem with you, okay? So y'all know different. The rainbow is like a lure to the young people again. Like, people, we all like the rainbow. I'm infatuated with the rainbow. I drive, I see the rainbow, I just love it. Why? Because that's God letting you know his presence. So I got a concept of the rainbow naturally. I don't want to look at the rainbow and see perversion. I'm seeing commercials on TV where you got 2 men sitting on the couch like a man and woman would, watching the movie, whatever y'all. So you got 2 men, and the man reached down and kissed it. Are you, what? See, I'm getting better. I'm really getting better. I'm flipping out. I'm losing it right about now. And I'm seeing these things happen. I'm wondering, am I the only one? Y'all ain't paying attention? Come on, man. So I had to address this issue. I don't respect and I have no regard for gay rights. I don't have nothing against you, but how did you just muscle? You can't, it's a hate crime to be the gay. If you would keep your personal business out to people, nobody would know what you are. They wouldn't have no offense against your action because you do it like everybody else do. You come and go, you live a normal lifestyle, you ain't running around, all that nonsense, expect somebody to respect that? Yeah, you can join a cult of gay people. Yeah, have your own alliance. I knew you got that anyway, but just like we got Masonic order, fraternal order, you can have a gay order, but keep that to those who want to partake in it. But our young should not be prone to that. Should not be privy to see that nonsense at the early age when they're still impressionable. So you know the first 7 age of a young person is inflexible. You trying to get the young people, why? Because you want to sway them to think like you do. If you want to influence young people into perverted acts, your subliminal shows, that's what you're doing to them. Walt Disney, we see you, we got you too, they got you, Walt, they got you, Walt. The idea of using the rainbow to entice young people is a perfect example how the pedophile mind works. Dignity things, shiny things, candy, rainbow, yeah, Skittles, remember all that nonsense? The rainbow represents something beautiful and natural. They then took it and perverted it. I don't know how that happen. But I know how they operate. I get all that, but I'm still not with your nonsense and your perverted way of thinking and living. So you got that right. That is your right, and only you will be judged for that. So I teach the whole concept. You live, you're responsible. Karma's gonna get with you. You ain't got to worry about no blessings. You got karma all over you. So your life is based on karma at that point. Why? Because you ain't serving your higher power. You serving you. I like men. I like a woman. Okay, like all you want. That's not going to help you get to the next level. But if you don't want to go there, knock yourself out. If you want to make it, if you want to see the after this life into another one, then you need to do something. If not, continue to do what you're doing. That's a choice. Remember, choice. All right. So there's nothing perverted about all races. But you try to say, well, the rainbow include all races. We ain't got no. Don't go there. Don't go there. It ain't meant for the race of people. So stop using that concept to no, it's still wrong. It's the chakras. It's the rainbow. It's nature. It ain't gay. It ain't perverted. They smart. You hear me say they, okay? Them, whatever. Yet they are confused of themselves. What is it to gain the world and lose yourself? If you are confused about your sexual desires, you need to address that issue first. That's the first thing you need to address. And we as a society don't address it, but we address everything else. But you allow that, that's just as wrong as anything else. The phrase, know thyself, means you know your sexual preferences. I'm a man. I'm attracted to women. In the discussion, ain't nothing else. Well, no. Stop that Freudian nonsense. Well, he want to marry his wife. No, I like women. When I was young, I indulged in my desires to have different women. They call them cheaters. Women, men. Well, that nonsense. I did that. I know better now. But society is just flaunting this sex, and more sex, and just free sex. We had sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We had free love. We had all that. But y'all just making it just really way out of control. There's no boundaries. There's no man. It's just off the hook. And get into that Instagram thing. That's another. I got to get there. I got to get the gram too. Oh, I got to get the gram. Oh. All right, here we go. Where am I? I don't know, man. This thing has just really got me messed up. I got a whole bunch of stuff written over here. I don't even know what it is at this point. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're smart, but they're confused. Yeah, here you go. Being intelligent don't make you spiritual. If you don't study spiritual truth, you don't know them. You have scholarly knowledge. You have all this. Yeah, that's making. Yeah, you're smart, but if you don't know you, if you think it's okay to sleep and have sex with the same sex, you have an issue. That's all. It ain't about what I think, how I feel. When it's your turn to be accountable for that, stand firm and take the punishment. That's all I can tell you. When I was a drug dealer, when it was my turn, yeah, I took it. Now I don't want that part, so I left that alone. I don't do that no more. So if you wake up and realize what you were doing may be wrong, you might want to change over. But if you think that's it, knock yourself out. Just remember there's a consequence that comes with that action. Having a high-paying job, having a big house, a car, and not knowing who you are, ignorant. Okay, again, gaining but not knowing. I'd rather know and don't gain a dime. Once I know, I can gain. But to gain and not know, that's going to be hard. That's a hard tell. There you go. Watch this. God gave us all our own talent to use any way we see fit. Knowing thyself first is letting you know that I'm going to put my energy and my talent to good use. If I'm a smart guy, I'm a good athlete, but inside I'm psychologically confused because I like men. I lust for men. You need to talk to somebody and take care of that problem. But this is, you late in life now. But if you got a 7, 8-year-old kid, should not be confused about their gender and who they like. I wasn't confused at 8, 9 years old about my gender. Girls was girls and boys was boys. That's it. Times have changed. I understand that. So I'm moving on. Let me get this thing done. I'm way over time. Sorry about that. Let me get this done. Intellect and talent will take you far in life, but knowing thyself, not knowing thyself, will destroy everything that you work for. Why? Because at Judgment Day, when you will be accountable for your actions, if all your actions is wrong, you got to pay the price. So loving this life and having pleasure in this life might not get you to the next life. Why? Because the stuff you're doing is wrong. It's going to be required for you to be responsible for those things. Okay, here you go. Last one. Opposites attract for a reason. Same don't go. That he put that out there for a reason. So if you're going against that, you're going against nature. So I'm done with that. We are like human beings, like human magnets. Again, male and female, positive, negative. That's natural. We go together. Opposites will connect. No problem. No problem. Now, if once they get together, it don't work out. They ain't got nothing to do with that. But two men who have the same problem, what? It's still a relationship. Two women have the same problem, what? Still in a relationship. It's just what you do when you go to bed and when you do behind closed doors. If it's with the same sex, you have an issue that you're going to be responsible for. That's all. All right, a real man is what? Attracted to what? A woman. A real woman is what? Attracted to a real man. That's nature. We were born to reproduce. Be fruitful, multiply. You can't change that argument no matter how you produce, whatever you want to tell me. Two men ain't ever going to reproduce. Two women ain't ever going to reproduce. So that's a moot concept. Two men having a sexual relationship is an abomination. Why? Because it does nothing. It's just for the body. It's just physical pleasures. Like anything else. Like a married man. He want to have a little pleasure. That's still wrong. It's still wrong. So understand that. When you don't do what's right, you're doing wrong. So understand that. Again, choice is I choose to do what's right. That's my choice. You got the same choice. Two women have a sex relationship. Looks good. Yeah. If you into that thing, but guess what? Still wrong. They do it because somebody's going to watch. Wherever there's a market, there's going to be the demand. There's going to be somebody who's going to supply the market. Choices. Last one. They do what? They shoot, they jack the rainbow. Oh, yeah. They stole, a.k.a. they jacked the rainbow. Right thinkers. Let's take it back. I'm back. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's take back the rainbow. Make it what it used to be. Positive and natural, not perverted and unnatural. I'll be back. Hope you got the lesson. Hope you got the message.